Hello beautiful people, so I'm back with another video, and this time it's so exciting because I get to collab with two of my favorite people in the world. That doesn't mean you guys aren't my favorite too, I'm just really excited. And I know you're gonna love these ladies. If you haven't already checked them out, odds are if you're here on my channel you've already been to theirs, but just in case you haven't, do yourself a favor and visit them. We have teamed up together, and by we I mean Rianne and Tashina, who are two incredible vegan ladies. They have blogs and a YouTube channel, so I'm going to make sure to link all of that below as I usually do. We've teamed up to create a tag for all of you to participate in, which I think is so awesome, and it will showcase some of our top 10 vegan beauty items, starting from your face, going to your eyes, and then your lips. So it's kind of starting from your base of makeup outward, if that makes any sense. I thought this would be a great way for us to show you guys what we've been loving lately, and also help anyone who might want different options for maybe people who have oily skin like me or drier skin like I think Tashina has. I think she's dry to combo. I know their skin type. How sad is that? So once again, I will leave their channels down there and go ahead and get started.
Are you guys surprised that I didn't make any apologies this time? Are you surprised? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of messed up things in this video, but I'm trying to move past it. I mean, I'm talking about it now, but...
The first thing on the list is a primer or setting powder. I wanted to talk about this baby right here. This is my go-to, and no, it's not natural, and I, probably should be using something a little better because you kind of inhale this because it's a loose powder. But I can't help it, I love it so much. This just really helps with setting my makeup in the best way possible. It's smooth through the pores and it makes my face look so good, and it takes away the shine and all of that without being too matte or dull. So it's just the perfect in between. I don't want to say it helps me from being oily throughout the day because I still have to blot, but that's just me and my skin. I tried and have the actual pressed one, but with this not only do I feel like you get more product, but I think it works better than the pressed one, but that's just my opinion. The pressed one is still good to have in your purse so you can do touch-ups, and it does work really well. It's just that you have to use a lot of it, I feel like, to get the outcome of this one. The second thing on the list is foundation. You guys know I'm a classic cheater when it comes to tags, and this is no exception. So for foundation, I wanted to do 3 different ones just because one is one that you can only get online, the other is one that's more high-end, and one is drugstore. So I thought I would give you guys the best of all worlds. The first one is the Illuminari Mattifying Mineral Foundation. Of course, I found out about this through Rianne, as you guys know. This is an awesome foundation. It's totally full coverage. It does keep you matte all day, and it's more of a yellow undertone for us pale girls that aren't pink tone. It's almost impossible to find good foundations for that. I f***ing love this, and to be honest, whatever other foundation I use, I always find myself mixing this in it just because I love it so much, and it's great. They do have really great sample packs that you can get so that you can try all of the formulas, because some work better than others depending on what your skin type is, but the mattifying one worked best for me. The other one is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which I'm sure you guys have heard tons about. My shade is in light beige, and by the way, for the Illuminari, my shade is porcelain when I'm this pale. This is a beautiful foundation. It seriously gives the perfect coverage, and it literally looks like you just have a second layer of perfect skin on. It really is as great as people make it seem, and the only thing that I would say I have a little bit of issue with is that it does make my skin oily, which is really unfortunate. So hopefully they can come out with a formula that's like this but mattifying. I don't know if this necessarily makes me more oily than usual, but I do notice that I still get oily wearing it, unlike the mattifying one from Illuminari. And the last one is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. This one is drugstore, obviously, and I love it just because you can get either pink or yellow undertones. It is absolutely full coverage, but it's also really beautiful, and it doesn't look cakey. It is such a great foundation. I wish it didn't have camphor in it, but it has witch hazel, salicylic acid, and tea tree, as well as aloe. A little too much for my taste and not the best ingredients, but still a really great foundation. It used to actually break me out, but it doesn't anymore. Maybe my skin just got used to it, I don't know, but I do really love it. I also also cheated with the next thing, which is concealer. I chose a drugstore and one that's not necessarily high-end because technically it's still drugstore, but it is a little more pricey. So the first one is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. I really love this concealer. It's a doe foot applicator, so it makes it really easy to apply, gives the perfect coverage while still kind of brightening. Really is HD. It comes out so nice on camera when you take photos and gets rid of your under eye circles if you have any, and it's just great. And then the next one is the Pacifica Transcendent Concentrated Correcting Concealer. It's quite a name. This is also a doe foot applicator concealer. It's awesome. It's maybe not as thick as the e.l.f. In the way where you won't get as full coverage, but it still gives the perfect amount of coverage. It's a little more on the creamy side, and it's just an absolute dream to work with. I really love it personally, and the fact that this one's a bit more of a salmon color, it does some color correcting as well, which is great. Next thing on the list is a blush slash bronzer. You can pick either or. I actually picked my contour powder because it's kind of my bronzer now, and I don't know if you can see it, but I have been obsessed with the Pumpkin and Poppy Oak Bark contouring powder. Pumpkin and Poppy is an amazing brand. If you don't know Christy, she's so sweet, and she is like a huge ethical vegan, which is great. Her recipes are incredible, and I love all her products. As you can see from the bottom right hand corner, I have beyond hit pan. I'm like scraping because I did press the powder. I'm just way too clumsy. And I still have so much left even after having this for a few months. So I'm excited that it's lasted me this long because it's so affordable. So I thought this would be a great option for you guys. It's more of a taupe slash gray contour powder, which is exactly what I like because it gives that just shadow effect rather than looking like you're super bronzed. If you really just want to literally contour and not add like a sun-kissed look, which you can do as well, but this just works as the perfect contouring powder that I've ever found, and I absolutely love it. For my highlight, I was gonna go with the usual Mary Luminizer because I love it so much, but thanks to Tashish, I was able to try the Becca Opal highlighter finally. This is a little sample size, but I am not even close to hitting pan, I don't think. At least I hope not, because this thing is amazing. It's so beautiful. It's still sort of a champagne color, but it just makes your skin look so gorgeous. It's not glittery at all, which after I swatched it in store for some reason I thought it would be, so that's why I never bought it, but it's not, and I love it, and it's so easy to apply. It's super buttery and beautiful, and I cannot say good enough things about it. I also pack my inner corner with it, and it just makes any look just pop so much more. For eyeshadow palette, I'm positive you guys already know what I'm going to talk about after the video I made not long ago, and it is my Lunatic Cosmetic Labs Supernatural palette. It is in fact in the shape of a coffin, but it's a Ouija board, and inside you get a bat-shaped mirror. This is the perfect palette. The shades are so buttery and opaque and so easy to blend and so perfect. This is an entire eye look right here that you can change up so well and create different looks with, but this is my everyday palette. I have not steered away from this, and whenever I filmed a video with this palette, you guys all complimented my makeup, and it's all thanks to this baby. It just looks so pretty, and I mean, the company is just so badass. The packaging, I just want to own all of their things and showcase it like art around my house. For eyeliner, I'm going to choose my trusty Fabuliner. This has been my go-to holy grail for years, and it's a felt tip. It is so easy to work with. I think the biggest compliment I get every single day without fail is my wing liner. And I've tried a lot of different liners. This is always my go-to. Not to mention it's maybe $2 or $3 and it lasts so long. At least for me, it hasn't dried out or anything too quickly. It lasts me a few months, and I just absolutely love it. I'm sure all of you already know which mascara I'm gonna pick. It's gonna be the Aquarian Gaze by Pacifica. Even though it's waterproof, as I've said a million times before, it's not difficult to remove, but it does stay put without smudging, so it's perfect, and it makes my lashes look so long and beautiful. I just adore this mascara. I can't say enough good things about it. For lip product, I also cheated. I have two, one of which is the one I'm wearing now, which a lot of people ask me questions on every time I wear it. It's honestly my favorite color that I own. I think it's such a perfect shade. It's not quite your lips, but better. It's more of that like taupe sort of, I don't want to say zombie look, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's called Desert Taupe. It's by Aromi. Not only is it a liquid to matte lipstick, the formula is freaking perfect. It doesn't feel too drying, and it gives you just enough time to kind of fix it so that you don't need a lip liner, and when it dries it looks perfect. I have a few others, but I always go toward this one. I also have some ColourPop ones, but they just were so dry on my lips, and my lips are already prone to dryness and chapped and stuff like that. So this just doesn't accentuate it, it actually covers it a bit, and it's such a beautiful color. The second one I picked is more of an everyday color. I would wear this every day, but a lot of other people wouldn't, and it's a nude. It's called Beachside by Red Apple Lipstick. Red Apple lipsticks are awesome. This one is a little more moisturizing than the others, which I think is why I like wearing it every day, just because it works as my balm slash lipstick, and it just gives my lips the perfect nude shade. I did a swatch video for my Red Apple lipstick, so if you want to check that out, you can. I really recommend this company. They not only have great morals, the owner is so sweet. They are more on the pricey side, but if you think about it, people buy stuff like this at Sephora all the time, and that's pretty much what this is without being there. Last but not least is nail polish. Now this year I stayed away from my usual crazy colors and stuck with some more boring neutrals, which to me aren't boring, but I love them so much. I had to pick three because I'm a total cheater. Of course they're all from Zoya because it's my ultimate favorite company in the world. Even if I didn't work with them, I would still find them to be my favorite. They don't pay me to say any of this. I could give a negative review if I wanted to, but I don't because I genuinely love them. So the first color is the one that I wear the most. It's called Bridget. It's just the perfect sort of pinky taupe color, and it's so beautiful. It just looks great on any skin tone. I've seen so many swatches of it, and it's just such a great shade. If you want something kind of like it but a little darker, I suggest Normani. This is going to be really beautiful for fall as well, and it's a little more on the brown side. And then the last one is the perfect nude, to me at least, which is Rue. And yeah, I just love these so much. So those were my top 10 picks. Let me know if you do end up filming your own, or maybe make a blog post about it or something like that. Or if you just want to write down in the comments what your favorites are, I will read through them and save whatever suggestions you give me. Don't forget to check me out on other social media, which I always leave at the end of my video. Definitely don't forget to check out the other ladies that I'm collabing with because they are amazing, gorgeous, fucking goals, bae, woman crush, everyday wifey status. I love you guys endlessly, forever, like a psycho. And if you leave me, I'll find you. I will find you. Love you. Bye.